All rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilman Alvarez.
Here.
Councilman Cullen.
Here.
Councilwoman Eckhart. Here. Councilwoman Hudak.
Here.
Supervisor Hay.
Here. Notations of exits in the front and the rear. An electronic device, please put it on vibrate. And make a motion to come out of the executive session. No action was taken.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I'd like to start this evening with the organizational meeting for 2016. I'd like to welcome the re-elected member, Mr. Alvarez and Ms. Eckhart.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We've all
And you.
taken our oath earlier, so we're not going to be doing it again. Anyone want to?
And thank
Oh,
Michelle.
I forgot
Michelle,
Michelle.
did you
Everyone
name
forgets
yourself?
Michelle. Sorry.
Yes, he did. He did.
Okay.
It's a big repeat.
And she's sworn in as well. Okay. To save time, because the organizational is 38 items, what I would like to do is I'm going to read them. As I read them, and there's a few here that will require an actual vote or a name to be filled in, okay? So what I'd like to do is I'll move them as a package. As we come to one, if you have comment you want to make, we'll do it. Okay, we'll keep it separate. Is that easy enough? That'll help the clerk? Okay. First, motion to adopt the rules of order, Robert Rules of Order. Second, a motion to adopt town board meeting dates, first and third Thursday of each month, and/or other dates that may need to be designated from time to time. Motion to set the roll call voting order of the town board, Edwin Alvarez, Robert Cullen, Lynn Eckhart, Elizabeth Hudak, Tony Hay. Motion to designate official depositories for the town of Southeast, Mayapack National Bank, and any other banks that may need to be designated from time to time. 5, motion to appoint official newspaper, Putnam Press, and any other necessary newspaper if required. 6, motion to adopt the employee handbook. Motion to appoint emergency coordinator, Kenneth Clare. Motion to designate town consulting engineer, Nathan L. Jacobson, Inc. Motion to appoint delegate to the Annual Association of Town Meetings and alternate, Michelle Stancotti and Robert Cullen, alternate. Motion to appoint fixed asset officer, Ron Hunn. 11, motion to set mileage rate per IRS. 12, motion to adopt standard workday in accordance with union contracts. 13, motion to appoint the dog control officer, Courtney Pagano. 14, motion to authorize Putnam County to levy taxes. I think we should do a vote on that. 15, motion to appoint parking enforcement officers, Joe Hernandez, Ken Clare, Michael Levine, Peter Carey, and Michael Miller. Motion to appoint park administration, Susan Tobacco. 17, motion to appoint town attorney Willis H. Stevens Jr. to a 2-year term that will expire on 12/31/17. 18, motion to appoint deputy supervisor Robert Cullen. 19, motion to appoint administrative assistant to the supervisor Chris Dubois. 20, motion to appoint tax receiver Susan Tobacco. 21, motion to appoint deputy tax receiver Anne Marie Milano. 22, motion to appoint deputy town clerks Elizabeth Cerrone and Donna Malazzo. 23, motion to appoint deputy town clerk Elizabeth Cerrone as deputy registrar of vital statistics. 24, motion to appoint town court clerks Phyllis Dunford and Nancy Dwyer. Motion to appoint, now change the word zoning officers to code enforcement officers. So motion to appoint code enforcement officers, Michael Levine, Joe Hernandez, Kenneth Clare, Michael Miller. 26 is being struck because we already did that with number 15. 27, motion to appoint town historian John Duncan. Sorry, Mr. Duncan. He's a Marine too, sorry. Semper Fi. 28, motion to appoint the following board seats: Tenant Lake Advisory Board, Robert Zabricki, Carl Liebich, Patricia Borman, Mike Langley, Robert Lund, Karen Radajak, Bill McGregor to a one-year term. Planning Board, Philip Weisel, term to expire 12/31/22. Motion to reappoint Tom LaPerch to the Planning Board Chairman and David Rush Vice Chairman. 30, motion to reappoint John Gowdy to Architectural Review Board as Chairman. 31, motion to reappoint Timothy Frossel to the Zoning Board of Appeals, and as a new appointment, Paul Vink as Vice Chairman. 32, motion to appoint liaison for the town departments. Architecture Review Board, Edwin Alvarez. Code Enforcement, Bob Cullen. Highway, Lynn Eckhart. Historic Sites Commission, Lynn Eckhart. Library, Lynn Eckhart. Parking, Bob Cullen. Planning Board, Liz Hudak. Open Space Committee, Liz Hudak. Recreation, Bob Cullen. Special Districts, Liz Hudak. Village, Bob Cullen. Zoning Board of Appeals, Edwin Alvarez. 33, motion to set 2016 fee schedule. 34, motion to have employees sign town vehicle policy. 35, motion to have all employees sign ethics policy. 36, motion to adopt the 2016 holiday schedule. 37, motion to extend the IMA as amended. Motion to extend IMA and then take out as amended because there's no amendment this year. Shared services IMA with the Village of Brewster for the uniformed court officers. Next one, 38, motion to extend the IMA, shared services IMA with the Village of Brewster, building inspector and code enforcement for the Village of Brewster. Okay, on all those motions.
Tony, can I have a quick question on 38? Is that an as amended?
No, I
Okay,
removed
that-
as
okay.
amended because there was
On
no
that too.
amendment. There was
Okay.
one previously because there was an increase.
Thanks.
If they have to be amended during the year, they can be amended without a
Okay.
problem. But tonight, it just moves it so the progress continues. And we thank the village for those IMAs. They work well for us, and I hope they're working well for you. Very good, thank you. Okay, I have 38 motions. I make the motion to accept. Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
How long did that take? How long did that take?
7 minutes.
See? 38 items. Now, I make a motion to go into the regular portion of the meeting.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, resolution appeal Mine Lane decision. Now therefore be resolved that the town attorney be and is hereby authorized to make and file an appeal of the decision in the matter of Brandon et al. Versus the town of Southeast et al., Putnam County Clerk Index Number 33/2015 to the Appellate Division, Second Department, and be further resolved that all actions here to be
Heretofore.
Wow, I'm glad. Taken by the town's attorney in regard are hereby ratified and confirmed. Liz,
Nunc pro tunc.
from an attorney's tongue, no less. So move for discussion, if any. All in favor?
Aye.
Second.
Oh, was no second, sorry?
Liz,
Okay.
Councilwoman.
I seconded nunc pro
After.
tunc.
And what tongue was that? Non-pro? Okay, number 2, resolution rezone of Mako Land Properties LTD, 1651 Route 22. Now therefore be resolved, that the town board of the town of Southeast hereby adopts local law number 1 of 2016 pursuant to municipal home rule to amend chapter 138 of the town code zoning and zoning map, which is annexed to a part of zoning code, to the zone premises known as 1651 Route 22, tax map number 46.3-14 from RC to HC1 zone, and be further resolved that the town clerk be and is hereby authorized and directed to A, enter said local law in the minutes of the meeting and in the code book of the town of Southeast, and B, give due notice of the adoption of the said local law by filing such with the Secretary of State of New York within required time permitted by law. So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Tony, just to be clear, this is rezoning just the one parcel. This doesn't
One
affect-
parcel which had always been Zone HC1 and was put into a zone that really didn't fit, and it rendered the property unbuildable, and we're reverting it back to what it was, where they had almost full approval at one point in time.
Thank
All in
you.
favor?
Aye.
Number 3, resolution to establish the Birch Hill Highview Water District. Okay. Now therefore be resolved, after due deliberation, it is resolved and determined, A, that the notice of hearing was published and posted as required by law and is otherwise sufficient. B, that all property and property owners within the proposed district are benefited thereby. C, that all property and property owners benefited are included within the limits of the proposed water district. And D, that it is the public interest to establish said water district and to increase the maximum amount to be spent on the improvements, and be further resolved and determined that the establishment of the Birch Hill Highview Water District, the construction of the necessary improvements to the existing water systems serving the residents within the proposed district, and the approval of the increase in the maximum amount to be spent on such improvements are deemed to be as unlisted action pursuant to State Environmental Review Act, and that it is hereby declared that such action is not likely to have an adverse impact on the environment, and be further resolved and determined that the town and district in formation has assumed control of the existing water system, which has been conveyed to the district at no cost to the district of the town of Southeast, and system and real property associated with such system are be free and clear of encumbrances. And be further resolved and determined that the maximum amount proposed to be expended for the improvements is $150,000, and again identified in the numerical number, $150,000 to be estimated or projected cost of the typical property owner, where the proposed is $1,200 per annum, and is further resolved and determined that the Birch Hill Highview Water District, encompassing several parcels and pieces of real estate described in Schedule A, is hereby established, subject to approval of the Office of the New York State Controller, and be further resolved and determined that this order and resolution shall be subject to permissive referendum as provided by the town law of the state of New York, and resolved and determined that the town clerk and hereby is authorized and directed to publish a copy of this resolution in the official newspaper of the town of Southeast forthwith, and upon the passage of 30 days after the adoption of this resolution, and no adequate petition for referendum has been filed, shall file a certified copy of this order and resolution with the office of the clerk of the county of Putnam, which is the county in which the said town of Southeast is located, and in the office of the State Department of Audit Control, within the time required by law. So moved.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 4, resolution to appoint a new member to the Architectural Review Board. Resolved that the town board of the town of Southeast hereby appoints,
Can I make a motion?
yes, you can?
I'd like to appoint Catherine Weber. I just would like to say we had two very qualified applicants, and it's a real pleasure to be able to nominate Catherine Weber for this position.
To fill an unexpired term of the Southeast Architectural Review Board, and be further resolved that the appointment shall take effect upon the taking of filing of the appropriate oath of office with the clerk of the town of Southeast. And ma'am, I know that you're in the audience, and welcome aboard. I think we're going to have a unanimous decision momentarily. And if you stick around for 5 minutes after the meeting, the clerk can swear you in, and you're ready to go.
Okay, I just wanted to, well, we haven't gotten a
Second.
second.
Right.
Okay, second. It says to fill an unexpired term. I thought it was a
Okay.
new term. I
it
just
is.
wanted
Where's
to,
the word unexpired?
unexpired
That's
is
my, okay, to fill a full term. A full,
So the person that resigned?
no,
was- that was
the
coming to
term
the end of their
ended,
term? Oh, okay.
ended this year.
My mistake.
Yes, I was going to take the full responsibility, but I'm glad you did it. Thank you.
so where, do we have to revise the motion, or we can just say,
Now, I'll make a motion to amend to fill a full term.
and then would we have to say then when that term begins and ends?
Yes, so it's 1/16 to 12/31/18.
Right.
I made the motion to amend. Who second?
Second,
The seconder approves the amendment?
correct.
Any other comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And like I said, stick around, the meeting's almost over. public comment. Yes, come on, be on TV, be a star.
Resolution was about.
Which one?
The first resolution, what was the Mon Lane decision?
The what?
The
Mine
appeal
Lane.
of Mine Lane.
Oh,
The Mine Lane decision, Will, why don't you do this?
There's a piece of litigation that was commenced last year where a group of residents who live on a common driveway sought to compel the town to take that common driveway as a town road, based upon allegations that the town has maintained it for a period of years and that it is, quote, open to the public. We opposed that petition. Ultimately, Judge Grossman granted summary judgment in the favor of the petitioners, which, from my perspective, is contrary to law and fact. So we are now appealing that decision to the Appellate Division, Second Department.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public? Town board members?
no, I just wanted to say congratulations not only to Lynn, Edwin, and Michelle, but also to Tony, who also won his election. He was unopposed, but that being said,
You could have run.
he left him, he left himself out of those congratulations because, as we all know, Tony is not a big self-aggrandizement type person. So I just wanted to say once again, congratulations. He was also sworn in tonight.
Thank you.
I
Thank you
just
all.
want to say Happy New Year and to say thank you to the voters, and I look forward to another 4 years. So thank you.
Yes, and Happy New Year. I really think this year is going to be terrific for the town, and I think we're all back on board working, and I think we work well together, so thank you to everyone, and especially the voters who had confidence in us again.
Happy New Year, and congratulations.
Thanks.
Happy New Year to all as well. I'd like to close tonight's meeting in memory of Sam Terenzi. He's been a long-time accountant for the town of Southeast, many, many, many years. As a matter of fact, when I asked Ron Hunt, he said he was here before I am, so that's really history. So I don't know the exact time, but Sam's been with us a long, long time, and he will be missed by this town. And I guess the sad part is now we have to go out and find a new accountant. So if any accountants listen, send your resume to the town of Southeast. The RFP will be posted on the internet within the next probably 14 days, and you'll have 30 days to reply. But in closing tonight, I'd like to do it in memory of Sam Terenzi.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.